Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Bengt. Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're talking about the number one thing that you can do to ensure that you will be successful in this life, no matter what. I promise. And that is to literally take everything that you're doing right now and optimize it for longevity. Optimize it for being sustainable for a very long period of time. Optimize what you're doing to be able to sustain micro efforts for as long as you possibly can. Everyone's brain is so fucked thinking that, success, business, money, be a millionaire, get rich quick, all this stuff. Everyone wants to be a fucking biz-op TikToker that sells courses. And it's like, bro, and or a day trader or whatever, and just like make a fucking shitload of money overnight and, wake up the next day in a fucking, Cullinan and shit. And it's like, dude, pump the fucking brakes, bro. People's idea of starting a business and making money is so fucking skewed. And I feel bad for a lot of these, 16, 17, 18, 20-year-olds that haven't really tasted a lot of real life. Maybe they're still in school and they're just seeing all these fucking kids. Every day there's a new YouTuber that's a fucking 19-year-old millionaire. How I made all this fucking money by the age of this. And while some of them are absolutely legit and you should, listen to what they have to say, like there's some valid ass fucking people out there, there's also a lot that's complete bullshit. And, at the very least, gurus and influencers aside, regardless of if it's legitimate or not, it's still skewed people's perception of money, how much is a lot of money, and how long it takes and what you have to do and how much work it takes to make money. Everybody, and this is just like general sales and marketing, it's like good advice, it's good business practice to do this, right? But everyone is selling the vacation. Everyone is selling the get rich quick scheme part of it without selling the it's hard work and you're gonna have to literally do this for years. No one wants to hear that, bro. A $1,000 course doesn't sell when you say this is gonna take you the next 3 years of your life, 40 to 80 hours a week of work. It's basically a full-time job. No one wants to fucking hear that shit. And it's unfortunate because people think that buying the course, buying the thing is the solution. And if you just buy the course, all the work's done, you have this fucking business. It's not it at all, bro. There's so much shit that you're going to have to learn prior to doing that, prior to achieving any amount of success, prior to making any amount of money. And it's really unfortunate, man. It really is. Google search the average age that millionaires become millionaires. It's 57. If you were to ask people on the street, if I go into the gym right now and ask people what you think the average people my age, the older folks might get it. They might not be as, tuned in with the internet shit that's going on. They might have a more based perception on this whole thing. But if you ask people in high school or college what they think the average age of a millionaire is, I guarantee you they're going to say like 23 or 19 or 20 or 25 or some bullshit like that. Something probably at 30 or under, which is kind of insane. And that's what I mean by like people's perception of reality is skewed. It's kind of, it sets this expectation, it sets this falsehood up for life where people think that they need to get rich and they need to do it fast. All of the methods, all of the strategies for getting rich quick, some of them might work, some of them might be full of shit, but the only way to really guarantee that it works out for you in the end is to like extend your time horizon, to actually commit to doing something, regardless of what it is, for a long period of time. That's how most people make their money. Doing a business for a long period of time and being better than 99% of people at that one thing, boring or not. Whether you're selling courses and partying on yachts and selling your dream lifestyle on YouTube and being this like, guru Miami influencer guy, or if you're just someone that's out in the fucking boonies that runs a construction business that, chops down trees or builds homes or whatever the fuck. Like, bro, there's so much money everywhere and people's mind is so like narrowly focused on just like, how do I get rich on the internet? There's a lot of opportunities everywhere. There's a lot of things that I'm looking into that I'm trying to structure and set up that in the future, depending on, how things go, I might end up looking into just buying like home service businesses, something like that. Like I don't want to get too much into that side of shit, but like, bro, there's just so much fucking money everywhere. And people think that if it involves work or if it doesn't happen quick and if it's not online, then it's like not worth it. It's so crazy, bro. So all these people are competing for online jobs and online businesses. And it's like, bro, when the herd shifts over here, the opportunity is usually over here. So just keep that in mind. But that's not even really the main point of this video. But it's something that came into my brain because last night I was looking on TikTok in the search insights or whatever, like to see what people were searching the most and where the biggest content gaps are for like shorts and shit. And bro, the whole entire list is just like how to make money with how to make money online, how to do drop shipping, how to do day trading, how to become a millionaire, how to get rich quick, just like all that stuff, all the online biz op, type shit. And it's crazy, bro, because if you look at the statistics, it's like it's getting hundreds of thousands of searches and likes and all of this stuff. But TikTok is still saying that there's a shortage, like there's more demand for this type of content. And it's like, bro, how? Do we need another drop shipping influencer, biz op fucking influencer, YouTuber, TikTok or whatever? That's crazy to me that there's still more demand for that type of content, even given the search volume and the amount of engagement that those types of posts already get. Which just goes to show you that people are like fiending for this fucking get rich quick scheme kind of money in business. And it's like, bro, these people are so fucked when they realize what actually goes into running a business, what they actually have to do for a long period of time. And they're going to get so discouraged, man. And I'm actually genuinely concerned about the mental health of young men that think that they have to be a millionaire by 19 or they're a waste of fucking space. Because, bro, I'm so guilty of feeling like that too. I'm in my mid to late 20s, bro. And it's like, at this point, I've had several businesses. I've done a lot of cool shit. I've done a lot of things. I've made some money. I've lost some money. I've done a lot. And I've experienced enough to know that, like, bro, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. And I see a lot of people chasing this fucking get rich quick scheme. And I understand it, bro. I understand it because, for one, the narrative that's being told is that we're all fucked. The narrative that's being told is that the middle class is going to get wiped out. The narrative that's being told is BlackRock and these big corporations are going to buy up fucking everything. You're going to own nothing and be happy. And no one really wants that shit. The average age of, home ownership is like 40 or 30 something. It's fucking absurd, bro. Like people my age, this younger generation, bro, financially, we have drawn a rather unfortunate hand. There's a lot of opportunity, but it's also an insane amount of competition, and we're all competing kind of for the same opportunities that are on the table because the opportunities that are big in the biggest potential for scaling and actually making millionaires. The reason why everyone's chasing this shit is because it kind of feels like you have to be a millionaire or you're fucked. Houses are expensive, families are expensive, It's interesting to me how birth rate and all these things are declining and people are like, I don't want to have kids because the world's fucked and all this shit. And a lot of people are like, well, all of that aside, I just straight up can't afford it. So it's like, we're in a strange transition period as a society where it's like, if we want to get better, people need to get better. But in order for that to happen, a lot of people need to like figure out their finances and the world needs to be affordable again. That does really solve a lot of the issues. And it's crazy how all these things like get linked together. But, if there is a perfect solution, who knows? Who knows? Are things going to get better? It's debatable, man. Who the fuck knows? So I guess I say all that to say I really understand the drive in the desire and in the demand because it feels like we have to gamble. It feels like we have to get rich quick. It feels like we have to hit the lottery or just pump and dump this fucking rug or crypto coin, whatever the fuck. Like people are literally that desperate to make money so that they can have the life that they want because no other option seems viable. And a lot of people have recognized that and will take full advantage of it and make a shit ton of money selling get rich quick schemes, crypto coins, fucking all this other shit. Like that is the average young man's desire for financial security has led them to basically become so degenerate that they're willing to gamble anything for the slight chance of getting ahead because every other route seems completely impossible. That's a sad state to be in, bro. It's hard. It's hard, and I get it. And if you wonder why young men feel so much pressure or, suffer from so many mental health issues. It's like, bro, that's probably fucking why. The one thing that we want is to be successful providers and protectors, but you know, the provision part is becoming extremely difficult. Getting rich, making money, participating in this economy with the prices of shit and how things are structured, it's like, it's on hard mode, bro. It's on expert mode. So you have to level up really, really fucking, you know, as quick as you can. But at the same time, like, I'm making this video to say, like, bro, it's okay to pump the brakes. And if you optimize for longevity, like, do the shit that you need to do, but don't burn out. Don't feel like you have to make this shit happen overnight, because it just doesn't, man. It doesn't. A lot of people are being led to the fucking meat grinder because, you know, they have this false expectation. And I understand the pressure and the urgency to make money and to get rich. But what I'm trying to say is, like, bro, you'll be so much happier, and your life will probably improve, and you'll actually get to where you're trying to go faster if you set yourself up for a long-term plan. The things that I've set up in my life now, like, bro, even just like in the past month or so, I've dialed in this routine and this schedule that it's like I've min-maxed my life in a way where I can have the business, I can have the body, I can go to the gym, I can do the things I like, I can have hobbies, I can ride my fucking, you know, motorcycles and shit. It's like all the things that I like and need to feel fulfilled and have a complete kind of rounded life. It can be done, but the discipline is not in like making as much shit happen, making as much money and getting rich quick and all this. It's like, bro, for me, the success is going to come when I can take this routine, this, you know, disciplined, structured lifestyle that I have, and just repeat these days, string as many of these productive, successful days together as I can. And I think that if a lot of people do that too, instead of just like 24 hours, because bro, I've been that person, man. I've been the one that literally just, I'll be awake for like 3 days straight just at my fucking computer working on shit, trying to make things happen, trying to get stuff done. And then I'm like completely fucking fried, bro. You can't sustain that forever. Sustainability is what I'm really trying to preach in this video, whether it be with your routine at the gym, trying to get, you know, fit, trying to get healthy. And that's another fucking, like, bro, everyone's like, I need to take gear so I can be ripped like fucking all the influencers on TikTok. Everybody's just like trying to get the end result quick as fuck and has no understanding or appreciation or respect for the consistency and the grind, bro. Like, that is the piece that you're fucking missing, brother. Do the same shit sustainably for a long period of time. Don't burn out. Don't take gear because you need to get jacked in 6 months. Like, bro, the process, man, the process. And I know that no one wants to hear like the enjoyment is in the journey, but it's really like, dude, you have to, whether you want to or not, whether it feels good at first or not, you kind of have to fall in love with the grind, bro, because that's the only way to, for one, actually get where you're trying to go, and two, maintain your mental fucking sanity until you get there. Because the chances of you hitting the fucking lotto, the chances of you making, you know, enough money to retire your bloodline on a crypto pump, bro, it's extremely unlikely. Have people done it? Yes, but, you know, the exception doesn't disprove the rule. And a lot of people just are going to have to grind for a long time to get it. And there's nothing that makes them any less than. The speed at which you get there doesn't matter. It's just a matter of, did you get there or not? So yeah, man, take a breath, take a second, think about how you can set up your life to do the shit that guarantees you get to where you want to go, and structure your day in a way that it's one that you can live over and over and over again repeatedly without burnout, without crashing out, without, you know, just basically overclocking. And, you know, direct that focus and attention on one thing if you can for as long as you can, and it'll work out for you, man. So anyways, guys, that was a all over the place video. If you made it to the end, you're a fucking real one. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want my complete protocols for self-improvement, it's the first link in the description. Check out another video right here. And until next time, stay strong, stay blessed, stay dangerous. All right, peace.